I had an attack of gout a few weeks ago. It was very painful. For those of you who do not know what gout is, it is a form of arthritis caused by too much uric acid in the bloodstream. I probably ate something that had high uric acid content. Yung mga mahilig sa karne, lalo sa lamang loob, sa mga beans, sa seafoods, nako, pwede kayong magkaroon ng gout. Kapag nahirapan na yung sistema natin na i-process yung uric acid sa katawan, ako, naiipon yung mga crystal-like substance sa paa at nagiging gout. At usually, ang unang tinatamaan yung big toe. Naku, napakasakit niya. Hindi ako makalakad. Pag tinatapa ko yung paa ko, napakasakit. Parang dinudurog yung paa ko. That is probably the worst physical suffering I have ever experienced. But that is nothing compared to the suffering experienced by other people I know. I know someone who went through so much anguish as he saw his business collapse. I have friends who have suffered the deaths of their children. I have other friends who are battling with cancer and their whole families are suffering along with them. You know, compared to them, my pain was so much easier to bear. Because with physical suffering, one can at least take painkillers to help endure the pain. Mas madaling tiisin yung physical pain. But when one is suffering mentally and emotionally, when you're thinking about a very big problem that has serious implications on you and the people you love, that can be a very difficult burden to carry. You may not be able to sleep at all just thinking about it. When there is a serious damage in your most important relationships that you believe are beyond repair, your emotional suffering can be unbearable and it can afflict you for a very long time. Wherever there is suffering, there is a battle that's going, a battle in our souls. We are torn between two possible responses. We can curse God, or we can counterintuitively praise God, even in the midst of suffering. What we fail to see is that suffering is not random or without purpose. There is purpose to suffering. You know, we naturally try to avoid suffering. And actually, this tells us that we humans are not really meant to suffer. The way we were created by God, we were not meant to endure suffering. Now, as we dig deeper at this truth, suffering may be one way that God reminds us that we live in a world that was not God's original intention for us. There is a world that is truly meant for us, a world of no tears and no pain, of no mourning and no death. The problem is that this world is not yet arrived. What suffering can do, however, is to prepare us spiritually for that other world we are meant to live in. The Apostle Paul tells us in one of his letters in the New Testament, "Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trial when it comes upon you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you. But rejoice insofar as you share Christ's sufferings, that you may also rejoice and be glad when His glory is revealed." Yes, God brings suffering in our lives for the sake of our eternal joy. Yes, even glory. And as we learn to endure our momentary suffering today, and as we cling on the hope of a world without suffering that God has promised for us, let us keep in mind, faith matters too.